celebrity with us, our district governor, Anthony DeGennaro.
How are you, everybody?
We are honored and proud to have him here sitting in
Thank
with
you,
us
thank
tonight.
you.
One more again. Okay. Catherine, could you stand up, please? And introduce. This is our new recording secretary, Catherine Lopez. There we go. It's better now, Tom. There you go.
I don't know what she has for money. Let's try it.
Try it.
Somebody said. Somebody needs.
Someone's at the.
Maybe it's better. Why don't you do the pledge of allegiance?
Once they start, I'm going to keep on rolling. I don't want to.
Recording already, just so you know, we're over.
Okay. Well, any new guests tonight? Would you please stand up? Okay, one, Adele, Anthony. All right, Adele, can you tell us your name and a little bit about yourself?
My name is Adele Yvonne. My maiden name is Tristan. My mother was born and raised in Como. Yeah. My father, I don't know, I'm not sure where he came from, but Dad was born in Brooklyn. Uh-oh.
No, that's talking enough.
Okay,
So, that's how,
we got it.
between the two of them, I'm Italian.
And
Offspring.
that is also, that's Trisha's mom there.
Yes.
So we have a mother and daughter connection here tonight. And we have Mr. Anthony Sessa, I believe. I believe so.
Thank you, Pete. Well, many of you here know me, of course. Anthony Sessa, born and raised here in Belleville. But my mother still lives in town, as you know. I may not currently, always will, no matter where life takes me. And Pete and I go back 30 years, and honored to get involved with Unico. Great to see, this organization, build back up. And Pete, thank you for taking the initiative, and we've been talking about this for the last 4 or 5 months or so, and fortunately I'm involved in so many things, so my schedule is bit tight, but I promised Pete that I would definitely get involved once I was able to, and here I am tonight. And I'm happy to be here.
Okay, thank you, Anthony. Okay, all right. Meeting called to order at 7:30 p.m. Everybody rise. Our Sergeant at Arms, would you please lead us? Go ahead. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please remain standing. Hey. The rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night. Our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? of the free and the home of the remain standing. Very.
Everybody goes back, I'll go to the block here, and go way back.
Okay. I want to congratulate everybody on their singing tonight. That was a beautiful choir we had here. I think we are going to have a Unico choir soon. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. I'm sorry, folks. Prayer. Okay. Bless us, O Lord, our Heavenly Father. Bless this food which we are about to partake through thy grace. Bless this meeting and the work in which we are engaged. Bless Unico and all those who contribute to its cause. Make us, O Lord, strong in our unity, constant in our love for our neighbor, honest in our integrity, unselfish in our charity, and grateful for the opportunity to serve. We ask this in thy name. Amen. Okay. Okay, I know this is new, but Catherine, can you do the roll call? Trish, you're gonna have to help her, I think. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Thank you, Barney.
Where's the roll call?
Use the sheet over there. We had, use that roster sheet she made up. Yeah, I know, I got it on here.
Hey, you skipped the moment, Roger.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Pete. P1.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna do it right after the roll call. I'm sorry, folks. We'll give her just the one night to get through this. Peanut.
Peanut, okay. You have
Here.
anything else or no?
Here. Wait a minute. No. No. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Are you ready?
Are you gonna do the roster now? Oh, it's fine.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna do a moment of silence, please. As you all know, one of our dear brothers just passed away, Roger Caruso. He was a longtime member of Unico. Just before we even say that, well, go ahead. Let's say a moment of silence for Roger. Roger, as you up there, look down on us and watch over us as we go forward. Thank you. Okay. I was at the viewing and Joe Giancarelli was like, there is a site of passage that when a Unico member passes on, and it's nice to have other members there to go through it. So thank goodness Joe was there for me this time. I was at one before and I was by myself. So if I know it's out of the way sometimes, but if you can make it for those 10, 15 minutes, it would be, appreciative. Or let's try and coordinate a time that we're there at the same time. I know other people were there, but we were all there at different times. Okay? Thank you. Okay, you ready, Catherine? Take your time. Present. He is out sick with COVID. Here.
Hernandez.
On our way.
Patricia Yexel.
Yeah.
Vincenzo Rotundo.
Here.
Tommy Cigliano.
Here.
Christine Lamparello. Sal Barbera.
Here.
Joseph Omoni.
Here.
Angelo Trevino.
Here.
Vincent Cosarelli.
I didn't hear nothing from him.
Carmel DeMarzo.
Here.
John Esposito.
Here.
Anna Galante.
Here.
Eleanor Guarino. Joyce Malham. Maria Miola.
That's Pat's wife.
Yeah, she said.
Tony Pascal.
Tony is in Italy.
Luigi Perry. Michael Baroni.
Here.
Stephen Ravel.
Phones off, please, or you're gonna get fined.
Stephen Ravel.
We'll let him have a bye, Vinny.
Mary Antonia Sinupani.
Here.
Stephen Zapoli.
Here.
Patricia Sigyarski. Brian Vanda. Lois Rinaldi.
It was over here.
Oh, thanks for Zoe. No, okay. Good.
That was a different name.
It's okay if I got to do it. Lois Rinaldi.
No.
Tamara Rinaldi.
No, they had to go to a wake, both of them. That's a mother and daughter.
George Ann Polite.
Here.
Barney Rizzoli.
Here.
Michael Darrow.
Here.
Donna Capitan.
Here.
Alfred Pascal.
Yes.
Judy Piscatowski.
Here.
Did we miss anybody? Great. Very good, Captain. Now you have to put yourself in there too now for the next meeting. Okay, introduction of guests we did, hearing of the minutes, previous minutes. Do you have that?
Belleville, Unico chapter meeting. Meeting date and time.
Schedules, everybody.
We were emailing them. Okay. I'm gonna have you after this hand up and introduce yourself.
Don't know where to put that or that.
Okay, so it's the meeting too.
Okay.
Belleville Unico chapter meeting. Last meeting, Tuesday, June 11, 2024, 7 p.m. Meeting location, Belleville Senior Citizen Center, 8 Franklin Avenue, Belleville, New Jersey, 07109. Meeting attendees, Peter Caggiano, President. Joseph Gencarelli, Vice
You don't have to
President.
go through the roll call.
Okay, apologies.
Here he is.
Okay. Call to order.
I don't know which one.
Right here, review previous minutes.
Review of previous minutes. The minutes from the previous meeting were reviewed by corresponding secretary, Sherry Hernandez. The motion to approve the previous minutes was raised by Pascal Miolia and second by Joseph Belnomi. The motion was unanimously passed. Review of treasurer's report. The treasurer also presented the final treasurer's report for this month. The treasurer's report available upon request. Stephen Ravel raised the motion to approve the treasurer's report, and it was seconded by Joseph Belnomi. The motion was unanimously passed. New business. Introduction of guests. Scholarship awardee Luca and his family. 3 visitors. 2 of these visitors submitted member applications today. President inducted of the 3 new members, Tamara Rinaldi, Joyce Rizzoli, and Barney Rizzoli. President purchased cork boards to advertise events and market Unico memberships at the Senior Recreation Center. Special thanks to Barney and Joyce Rizzoli for getting the space to place the cork board. 1 voice pins from IAVOC organization. If you would like, there is a fee due to limited availability. President Peters' fresh idea. Rent a van for a day for Unicans who want to attend the Princeton Convention. The cost of the van will be taken from this week's mini golf fundraiser. The members' cost to attend the convention would be $25 per person. Estimated that 9 members will attend if the van is available. The date chose to attend is Monday, July 29, and the estimated time we would need the van from would be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. A motion was made by Pat Miola and second by Joseph Belnomi to use some of the proceeds from the mini golf fundraiser to rent a van for the convention. The motion was unanimously passed. Birthday club update. President Peters celebrates the members below's birthdays. Anna G. Patricia Y.
Sherry and Tom.
Sherry Hernandez. Tommy S. All June birthdays. Happy birthday. Social media report by Tommy Stigliano. Tommy spoke about his Facebook posting submission and podcast. He also advised that he create an Instagram and YouTube account for Belleville Unico in the near future. President Peter notes this is the first time we have a social media director, and so far, he has done a great job. The Unican of this month. All the Unicans of the Scholarship Committee, which are Vincent Cosarelli, Patricia Zignerski, Stefan Zappoli, and Joseph Esposito. President confirmed that there will be one delegate available for the full convention. The delegate would be Patricia Yuxta. A motion was raised to pay the convention trip for the president and delegate by Joe Gencarelli and second by Pascal Miola. The motion was unanimously passed. A suggestion was made to add an automatic payment for the convention, or special events should be automatic for president and his delegate. President would like to discuss if this is feasible with national before we continue this discussion. Old business. Report on scholarship awards by committee member. President Peter notes that the scholarship award will be replaced by the Eaton Vance account interest. The committee and president presented the $500 check to the scholarship awardee, Luca. Luca thanked the members for this gift and said it will greatly help with books and fees. He will be attending Stevens Institute of Technology. Each member gave a report on why the scholarship committee chose the awardees. President Peter praised the committee's excellent work on choosing the right awardees. Review 2024 convention ad journal form. Need to put in ad. A motion was made to place a half-page ad for $275 by Joe Gencarelli and second by Pascal Miola. The motion was unanimously passed. Romina Perry can no longer sing due to her throat having severe muscle spasm and cannot sing for 60 to 90 days. Get to know you. Map of Italy still in progress. Will be ready by the next meeting in September. Save the date. Thursday, June 13, 2024. Luxury handbag bingo doors open at 5:30. Bingo starts at 6:30 at St. Pius X Church located at 24 Changebridge Road, Montville, New Jersey.
You don't have to do it. I'll just this one.
Fundraiser committees. 2024 ALS Walkathon. Update will be provided from a committee member. George Ann Polite is now a committee member of this. Italian word of the month. Have a happy summer. Felice estate. Hope I said that right.
Good job, guys.
Thank you so much.
Secretary. It was a great night. Outstanding. Okay, moving on. Treasurer's report.
I have to choose to go now.
Got the mic? There you go.
I don't think I need a mic.
You want it or no?
I've got big shoes to fill here. Okay, so first we'll do the Belleville Unico miniature golf tournament. Was June 15th, 2024, Turtleback to West Orange. This was our first Turtleback to. Anybody who didn't come, you missed a good time. It was really good. We had the whole place to ourselves.
And Paul, I just want to give a special shout out to Angelo Carino. He was a major help in doing it. Thank you.
Okay, so the cost was $20 per person. We had 13 sponsors at $100 per hole, which was $1,300 we collected. Players, we had 20 at $20. We collected $400. We had 50-50, we earned $45. The total was $1,745. Expenses. Food from Rodoli's was $290. KFC chicken was $45. Supplies at Staples was $60. Players entrance fee was $10 each, was $200. Rental of space was $300. Drinks, snacks, and cookies was $88. Total expenses was $983. From that, we net profited $762. This covered the budget for the convention for everybody to go, which was $500, and we were left with a net profit of $162. So we did good for our first time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we got something really good out of it. So that was good. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so that was really good. And it was really a nice place. It's the first time I was there. So, okay, so this is the long one, okay? And the treasurer's report from the summer. Okay, deposits was the membership, the sponsors checks of $100 each for miniature golf events on June 15th was $1,300. Membership due for Vinnie Ronaldo dues was $100 again. New membership for Donna Chepole, did I say that right?
So,
Capitello is $95. Then I got a donation from one of my patients at work who surprised me one morning at 7 a.m. with a check for $2,500 for Unico. So we put that in. So, yeah. So, yeah, so he came one morning at 7 a.m. and we took a picture, so we have that. So hopefully it'll get into the magazine. We have a membership, Unico, membership for Alison D. Pasquale, one of my nurses at work. I forced her to join. $95, but she lives so far away, so she probably do a Zoom. And so we brought in total deposits was $4,695. Okay, so now here's the big one, the expenses.
Yeah.
Okay, June 20th, the National Convention, registration for the President and Treasurer was $700. Unico National Ad, the journal book, for Unico National, was $250. The Unico National new member for Dono, was $65. For the United States Liberty Insurance for Unico events was $592.95. Belleville Township for ALS raffle license for 2024 was $20. For games and chance commissions for Belleville, the 2024 was $20. Unico National half-year dues was $840. For Unico National, for Allison D. Pasquale dues was $70 because it's gone up now from 65 to 70. The Italian Tribune, Unico gift to Tom Stigliano was $50. Unico National donation to Pelotis was $250. The Unico National Day for the convention dues for 10 members, $250. The Gold Lincoln Shuttle Bus for the convention paid for the golf event was $500. Peak Caggiano reimbursement for the Chambers of Commerce was $50. And reimbursement to me for the hotel for the president and treasurer was $500 per person from the Unico convention was $1,000. So total revenue was $4,657.95. Forgot to say the beginning balance was $15,149.18. So after all the deposits and all the expenses, we were left with $15,186.23. So we made what, $40? So we didn't really spend anything from our last balance. We still have the same amount of money basically. And Eaton advance balance is $18,585.18. Motion to.
nice job. Need a motion to accept. Here's the zoning first. Barney? And Barney is only second. Okay, moving on.
Judy.
We have a new guest here, we did our other guest. I hate to put you on the spot, but please. Lenny?
Hi, everyone. My name is Rob. I'm the new Director of Recreation and Cultural Affairs. Belleville. I'm a retired police officer. I'm also a doctor of education. This is public administration, so I have a long education and a long career in law enforcement. I'm basically here to get to know the organization, The senior center is not gonna fall under the Recreation and Cultural Affairs Department, so I wanna make sure we're doing what we need to do on our end. Make sure the facility's up to date, things that we need. So most of you I've talked to throughout, my tenure here of, 2 months or so. But the rest of you, feel free to stop at the Rec House anytime. Beautiful building on, 407 Geralman Avenue. Street, I apologize. It's still there.
Thank you, Lenny. I'm gonna go a little out of order here.
That's great.
I just want to congratulate Brian Manda, his new Belleville town manager. Congratulations, Brian. Wish you all the best. Don't forget all your brothers and sisters here at Unico. Okay, moving on, new business, we're gonna do the induction of our new members. We have Donna, please come up, Joe Thomas, come up, and Judy, come up. I'm gonna have our conductor do the installation.
It's okay. It just sits right there.
Okay, we ready to go? Okay, raise your right hand, please.
All right, quiet, everybody.
Okay. My fellow members, you have been voted in as members of Belleville chapter of Unico National by the unanimous vote, the membership committee, the board of directors of the Belleville chapter, and the general membership. Your membership is sacred trust and a great responsibility. Guard well that trust and responsibility. Remember that. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, that's officers. That was for the officers.
No, it's right on the bottom there, Joe.
Here we
Right
go.
here.
Okay,
That's it right
let's
there.
try that again.
There you go.
So raise your right hand and state your name. I, having been voted membership of the Belleville chapter of Unico National, do solemnly swear. So let's try it again. I, having been voted membership in the Belleville chapter
Membership in the Belleville chapter
of Unico National,
of Unico National.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and impartially
impartially
perform the duties
perform the duties
required of all members
required of all members
and will do my best
and will do my best
to preserve,
to preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
of the United
of
States,
the United States,
the Constitution,
the Constitution,
bylaws,
bylaws,
and rules and regulations
and rules and regulations
of Unico National
of Unico National
and the Belleville chapter,
and the Belleville chapter,
as they are now in force
as they are now enforced
and which may hereafter
and which may hereafter
be enacted,
be enacted
this is the big word of Unico, and promulgated.
and promulgated.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I now declare you duly installed. How goody. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to Unico. Welcome to Unico.
Thank you very
Welcome.
much, sir.
I mean, stay up here still. Donna?
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Joseph,
Wow. I
even
feel
though I
really
busted your chops.
important,
That's-
so-
Fantastic.
Now.
I got my picture of my grandfather.
Okay.
Let's go.
And listen,
All right, Pete, you want to get in with a photo?
Yep.
We can put it in.
you never wanted to defend for that.
Yeah, let's get over there.
Can I get on in?
All right. Come on, Joe. Get in.
Get more close here.
Take it like a couple, okay?
Stay Unico.
Good, okay.
Stay Unico.
Unico, that always puts a smile on. Okay, good. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hold on, now you can get pins.
Come on.
Joe, should we turn the lights out here? Come on.
No, hold it. All right. I gotta get used to it.
Pins are now also too, you got the magnets that are on there as well. But, I like the pins better.
I had to use this little thing, you know?
I know, they're tough. You got pictures.
There you go. Last one.
There, last one.
Photo. And then we can put it on the website.
Oh, that's, no, I gotta go. Okay. Put it away. Put it right there.
One more. Joe on that side, meet me on this side, and we're good.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Good.
One more.
Hold on.
Catherine, one more. Yep. Now they got pins.
Get in there. We're paying now.
Come on. Don't you want me in the Unico?
Unico.
Unico.
Hey.
There you go. Congratulations, everybody. Okay.
Picture in the front.
Okay. Mike. All right, just on our birthday updates. Come on, we're running a little behind. We got a lot to do tonight. All right, birthday update. For the month of July, Stephen Rovell, which he just got over COVID as well. Barney Rizzoli, July 16th. Joe Bellomi, August 5th. Peter Caggiano, August 5th. Vincent Cosarelli, August 10th. Phil Huzzy, August 29th. Maria, I don't have a hard time saying it.
Maria Antonia.
Maria Antonio.
Maria Antonia.
Maria Antonio.
Not all.
Maria Antonia.
There you go. September 10th and Tony Pasquale, September 30th. Happy birthday to you all.
They're big on 50. 50. Oh, 40, sorry.
Moving on, the 42nd annual Nutley Belleville Columbus Day Parade is coming up. Joe, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about this here,
5 minutes.
okay?
5 minutes.
But, yes. Here you go, okay. Here you go. Here you go.
I can remember it.
All right, here you go.
Great.
That's on to me. The dinner for the honorees is going to be at Anina's September 25th, at the end of the month. It's a Wednesday night. Anybody that wants to go, it's $125 a piece. Do we have anybody here that is related to the honorees? Is your who?
Patricia Vangieri, my sister.
Oh, congratulations.
Belleville Woman of the Year.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
And Dr.
And are you related to this? Your own? Oh, all right, congratulations. All right. It's a wonderful event being a past man of the year for Belleville. And it's Anthony Seth, I believe, too, right? You were man of the year once. Yeah, so it is a great ritual to go through, a very honoring time. And if anybody that wants to go to this dinner, reach out to me and we will get you in. Also asked me to ask tonight if last year we gave a donation for the Italian police to come over, and I think you can elaborate on this a little more, Joe.
Due to the COVID, we had a little problem to raise money, to raise a house. This is an event that I started, I think it was 2001. And I brought them here, basically, friendship with the law enforcement. It's a nice thing because we have a similar, and it's very nice to have friendship back in our own country. For me, I had a special touch because I was living here when I was 12 years old. So I'm attached to both places. Naturally, I'm attached here because most of my life is here. But I would like to see if we could get more money, events, We have a wine tasting talking about it. We see if we can find a location, holding together a wine taste, to raise money, to get them here once a year. It's nice things, but we started out with like 20 at one time, now we're down to like 4 or 5. That's it. So,
Larry. Thank you, Joe. All right, Letter C, we gave a donation of $200 to help them bring the Italian police over. Did anybody want to talk about this some more? You need a motion.
We want to put $200?
Yeah,
Here's
to
the
help that,
donation,
you know,
yeah.
bring over the Italian police for the parade. Motion, Judy? Motion? Thank you.
Motion to bring them over.
Oh, a motion to bring them over.
To donate.
Donate, I'll second
Donate
it.
$200
Donate $200.
to the Federation to help the cause to bring over the Italian police.
One time I saw they brought some guy wearing high heels and dressed like a woman. Are they gonna bring that guy over again?
No, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough.
He would have to put colors on and stuff. I love the cafeteria here, but I don't want the.
When was that?
No, that wasn't enough.
Hold on.
That was right for the.
When was that? Last year?
Maybe it was 2 years ago.
No, they only bring the police over.
That wasn't part of the,
No, that wasn't-
Joe, that was part of the Federation.
Oh, he's got a picture.
All right, good. Maybe they just showed up in Italian colors.
That's what they probably did.
Part of the,
No, believe me, Pat and
I wouldn't
the
know.
committee would never.
guys.
Thank you. All right.
I second Judy's motion.
All right, we have a second with, Jan.
I'll second it, too.
Can all, one second. Okay, any opposed? All right, it's unanimous. $200 is going to be donated to the Federation to help bring the Italian police over. Okay. Now, for the dinner at Anita's, we always take out an ad. For a full page, it's $125. I'd like to always continue this, put our Belleville chapter in there. I need a motion, or if anybody wants to discuss this.
No.
Need a motion then. Joyce,
Motion.
second.
Thank you.
Brian Van, the second. Okay. It is unanimous, thank you. And I'm sure when I call Pat up later, it's gonna help him get better. And
What's the date of the parade? I'm sorry, what's the date?
October 13th.
Thank you, Don. October 13th. And the Italian police also visit Belleville and they go up to the Nutley chapter as well. There's all pictures taken. If you have time, go out and support. It's an excellent day. Thank you. Moving on.
Are we talking anything about because I don't know what time and where
For the dinner.
the parade, or parade, or
Oh, yeah,
we'll
we-
talk about that later.
Yeah, we give it, there's the flyers over there.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. See, generally, Pat always handles this part.
Okay.
But there are flyers here, but in the October early meeting, I'm sure Pat will go over it and everything. Okay? Because we are gonna march in it as well. We're gonna enter with my truck with Michael Barone here. Yes, Mike, he does an excellent job decorating. He is the master decorator.
And last year we had Mario Brothers and it was a big hit.
Yeah. And then
We were the
Michael was
biggest hit of
the Super Mario.
yes. He was Mario himself.
Excellent job. Also, moving on.
Highlights, Steve.
All right, all business, 2024 convention recap. I'm going to give the update to our district governor and teacher now.
Thank you, Pete. Well, first of all, I want to say it's always nice to come to Belleville, and it's always nice to come to this chapter. You guys, especially Pete, always makes me feel like some type of a second celebrity type of status. So it's always nice to come. This is my second time here as district governor, the district governorship is a 2-year term. I'm on my second one, and who knows where it goes from here. But I'm happy to do it, and God knows the job keeps you busy. It keeps you traveling. The District 4, on behalf of the District 4 consists of 10 chapters. So when they hear how many chapters are in District 4 in the other parts of the country, they think I'm nuts, because you only have, in a lot of the other chapters or other districts, you only have maybe 2 or 3. But District 4 is 10 strong, very strong chapters. Belleville being one of them. Extremely active. And so with that, as you can tell, I don't want to steal his thunder, but you have 2 awards up here that were given to Pete as your representative, as your president of, distinguished Belleville chapter was for the Sempre Avanti, which was bringing in people throughout the year, and then also the certificate for chapter achievement. So those are 2 very important. Those are 2 very important awards that you guys should be very proud of. The patch will go on your banner, and God willing, we'll get a lot more patches. So I can definitely say, as district governor, Belleville is definitely one of the more active chapters within District 4, and National appreciates it. It appreciates everything that you guys do. A lot of events coming up. As far as the district is concerned, our Eastern Regional meeting is coming up, and that'll be in Connecticut this year. Last year, a lot of the events, we were lucky because a lot of the events were in New Jersey, and they were drivable, and we kept them close. But, Unico is a national, we're the largest national service organization. So we have, as you know, we have 130 people in the Kansas City chapter. We have chapters as far as California. So we got to start spreading our wings a little bit. So, of course, the meetings take us to a little further places. But this year, Connecticut's not so bad. It's up in Mystic. So I'm hoping to go to Mystic Pizza. Maybe I'll see Julia Roberts. It'll make my day. But that's that. And then our mid-year is in Chicago this year. I'm not exactly crazy about going to Chicago in March, but we'll go to Chicago. We'll go to Chicago in March. So that's that. There's a lot of events within the district. If anybody's on Facebook, you can go on the Unico district website or the Unico district Facebook page, and you can see all the events that are out there. And I always encourage chapters to put it on there and help each other out. If you're in the neighborhood, this past weekend, there was the big Festa Italiana up in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And that's all over Facebook. A lot of the dignitaries of Unico National are up there, along with the president and the second VP. So a lot of people were up there. So we promote other chapters and everybody, for the new people especially. The stuff is promoted on the websites. And if you can support them, you support them. But again, one hand washes the other. You support them, they support you. You guys are running a lot of events. I'll be at some of the events. A lot of the national executives will be. So it's always a good thing to keep the camaraderie within ourselves. And let's see, what else? So as far as the convention, it was my first convention. It was an extremely successful, personally, for me, it was a really successful convention. Number one, with the help of Pete and the other chapter presidents, I won Outstanding District Governor of the United States, which was really a nice honor. I didn't expect it. I thought I did enough to get distinguished. So when I didn't hear my name for the first distinguished, and then I didn't hear my name for the second, I go, what do you got to do to get an award around here? But then sure enough, I ended up getting the Outstanding District Governor, which is the #1 district governor of the country.
Well, congratulations.
So I'm very proud of that.
Good job.
Again, when you like doing something, you put your heart and soul into it. I'm first generation Italian. It's in my blood. You're not going to change it. I'm a first generation from Hoboken. It's just built in. I'm more, sometimes,
Makes two of us.
there you go, with Maria Antonia, exactly. And we're both from the same town. Our parents are from the same town. And so when you do it with your heart, you reap the rewards. And that was very nice honor that I got. Of course, we have a new president. Anthony Benjavenga is our new president. Ralph Cantini, our immediate past president, was probably, as far as I've been in Unico since 2011, he's been our most active president that I've ever seen. I mean, he traveled the whole country for the 12 months. He gave every bit of his heart and soul into Unico. We grew the organization. We grew it by a lot, almost 800 members. So we're up to 5,300 members throughout the country. So you share that honor with another 5,300 members all over the country. Let's see, we have a new VP, a new second VP. Now, District 4 is very well represented on the executive committee because you have Steve Calantone now, who used to be district governor and then executive VP. He's now second. So if the stars align and goes along, we'll have another national president from District 4. And we got quite a few from District 4 as it is. So as you can tell, you know, how proud I am about District 4. The 10 chapters, we really get a lot done with the national and the Unico ranks as well, as far as the national ranks. Let's see. The amendments, I'm getting there, because that's always an interesting one. So of the amendments, we'll cut right to the chase. Of the 3 amendments that were brought up, one was brought up by my chapter, which is the Wayne chapter. And I thought for a little bit, I was throwing up a softball. I said to the chapter, I'm going to give you a real easy one to promote. I don't think anybody will go against it. And let's do this. We want to play the Italian national anthem at all major events, especially the major events, the National Convention, the Eastern Regional, the mid-year. You would think it's a no-brainer, right? Everybody's looking at me going, oh, that's pretty easy. Well, it wasn't that easy. And the reason why it wasn't that easy, and it didn't pass, all 3 amendments did not pass. All the delegates voted. It's a democracy. You know, everybody gets a secret vote. But all 3 didn't pass. So as far as the national anthem one, it didn't pass because of wording and because of protocol. So actually that vote tied 78-78. Of course, I got up, I made a big stink about it. I tongue lashed the 78 that voted no. But needless to say, we lost the battle, but we didn't lose the war yet. Because now this goes up to, as soon as I found out that it didn't pass, I went to the legal counsel of Wayne, of Unico. So you have legal counsel up there who can advise you of how to do, you know, certain things. And I went to the president and I said, now I want this voted on the executive committee. And they assured me everybody on the executive committee was going to vote it in. So it's just another thing. If we're the largest Italian American organization, I just felt that we should honor the motherland. With the and of course, on the smaller meetings, on the chapter meetings, it's at the discretion of the president. And of course, I'm always happy when I come to Belleville and he plays it. So that's a no-brainer. So that one did not pass. The DNA one did not pass. The one with the DNA testing. If you want to go and get DNA testing to prove that you're Italian American, you know, I'm of the school that if you do DNA testing and you have 2-3% Italian in you, if you're from Europe, if your family's from Europe, 9 out of 10 times, 9 out of half of the 10 times, you're going to have some kind of Italian blood in you. Well, if you're an Italian and you have even 2%, well, then you should join Unico. You're Italian. Your heritage is the way you were brought up. We all get it. You know, sometimes you can be Italian and you don't know if Italy's a shoe or a boot. Nobody has a clue. But in that respect, but if you're Italian and you want to learn about your heritage, then you should be able to join. So that's a no-brainer too. And then the other one that didn't pass, which wasn't such an important one, it was just a matter of wording on whether you wanted to call a member a Amici member or a national member. They wanted to leave it the way it is, so it's still national member. It's not the Amici member. I would have liked a little Italian flavor in the wording, but it didn't pass. So we were 0 for 3 on the amendments. But again, as far as the national anthem one, which is the one that we put up, it's not a dead issue. That's going to get in. It's always up to the discretion of the president whether they want to play it at the chapter meetings anyway, or even the discretion of the national president. What's nice about the national president coming in, and not saying that Ralph was not, but so Ralph's platform was really getting Unico out there with other groups, being recognized within other groups, growing the membership. Really, that was Ralph's platform. Anthony's platform is a little different. He wants to promote more heritage. And I completely agree with that. Again, being first generation, there's a lot of things that are built into me that I take for granted. When I joined Unico, I didn't know there were third and fourth generation Italians. I thought everybody was either off the boat or you're not. But when I started meeting other members, and you have third and fourth generation, and those are people that are starved to learn about our heritage. So there's a big push on heritage throughout his presidency in the next 12 months. So you'll see a lot more events on the national level promoting heritage. What's very nice is that a very large donation of $250,000 was made by one family within Unico, was made, and that money's going towards heritage. Now, I'm also on the Italian Heritage Committee, which is run by a distinguished professor, Frank Arte. And again, it's to promote heritage. So if you have a chance, come to the Columbus Day Parade on October 14th, that Monday. We're going to march. We had quite a few marches last year. We'd like to throw that as well. That was a great day, especially if it's a nice day going down past the St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's a wonderful time. So keep that in mind if you can make it.
Just to clarify, that's the parade in New York.
That's in New York, the Manhattan one, the big one. Let's see. Oh, and one other thing, promoting heritage. So we honored Lindsay Berra, who is Yogi Berra's daughter. She did the movie on her dad, It Ain't Over Till It's Over. Everybody knows the Yogi quote. And again, promoting an Italian American that made it good within the in the United States. But more so, we also honored a promoter, a director of the movie Cabrini. If you guys get a chance to see the movie Cabrini, it was absolutely a beautiful movie. I kind of took my time to get it. It's on Netflix. It's on Prime Video. It's $5, $5.99 to rent it. But it's well worth every dime and every minute you're going to spend watching that movie. The movie was originally a Martin Scorsese movie. A little background on it. And Martin Scorsese wasn't doing anything with it. He had it in his pocket and he sold it on to the rights. So this other gentleman came out and he said to Martin Scorsese, listen, I want to buy the rights to this movie. I want to promote the Mother Cabrini story. And if anybody knows, I'm not going to, spoiler alert, but Mother Cabrini is the first Italian American saint in the United States. So Scorsese sold it to him on one condition, that he used an Italian actress as the main role. And once you watch the movie, you'll see why he insisted on the Italian actress, because she's absolutely beautiful visually, but she was really good in promoting Mother Cabrini. So if you can get to watch that movie, again, in the spirit of heritage, watch that movie, you won't regret it. And other than that, again, thank you so much for having us, Pete. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure.
Hope to see you again at all the events. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Anthony DeGennaro. Let's do a recap. Not only did we get the Stephanie Lundy Award, but we got #1 in the country at a 91% growth rate. So all of us should be very, very, very proud of us.
And again, congratulations to Governor Anthony for getting the outstanding. Okay, Joe, for Vice President, would like to say something also whispered in my ear.
Some of you people don't know, some of you don't. This chapter is so important. It plays the ladies in Unico. I was, I think, the last person of the original members that we voted on the ladies to become part of Unico. That was a time that ladies were not about to come in. It was Dr. O'Connor. So some of you know, don't know. But that's just very, that's how important this chapter is. It's extremely important. The entire country. This is number one. We should always keep it and work hard and keep going.
Just before I forget, if anybody wants to take anything home from the convention, I brought extra booklets home. You can glance through it and take it home with it, and the souvenir booklet too as well. Steve, we're gonna do the ALS last, that's our biggie. Just to go over the dates, Saturday, September 14th, it's the chapter president meeting, that's this Saturday, correct?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, okay. That's up at National.
That's at the national office. That's all the chapter presidents of the 10 chapters within our district. I hold a meeting of just the presidents. And they talk about different events that are going to come up, different protocols to use during meetings. So people be.
I will be there. Saturday, September 21st, District 4.
Yes, that is for, that real quick, that is for the, so individuals with disabilities and exceptionalities. Now, my daughter, being a 5th grade special ed teacher, says, Daddy, you don't use special ed anymore. It's kind of an outdated word. Gifted. So you use individuals with disabilities and exceptionalities is what they prefer, the teachers of the world prefer to use. Whatever it is, gifted, special, these kids deserve recognition. So this came up as an idea, as a brainstorm. Within the district, we're a little fat in the checkbook, to be quite honest. Not that fat, but fat enough where any money that the district collects, number one, our major event, as many of you were there, was our pasta dinner in April. That money funds the Christmas party at the Brownstone for the exceptional, gifted, special needs children. And what happens is that the children come free of charge. Now, you know what a dinner costs at the Brownstone. It's not cheap. So the child plus the chaperone comes free of charge. The district picks up the tab on that. So because last year we got some very generous donors and we made a few dollars, you know what? Sitting in the district bank account doesn't help anybody. So I proposed having a breakfast, something that's never really been done before. So I proposed having a breakfast for special needs kids, taking a portion of the money that's in that account and throwing them a breakfast. So it's $45 a person. So again, the special needs child, the exceptional child, and it's also older kids too that basically age out of any programs that the schools or the cities have. And these organizations like Found Abilities, Clifton Buddies. This year we also have the Challenger program from the Little League. And that's the Little League teams that have these challenged kids. So they're invited to the breakfast as well. And again, the district is going to pay for the child and the chaperone to come. Anybody else who'd like to come, it's at Lenny's Restaurant on September 20th, which is a Saturday, at 10 o'clock.
It's the 21st.
I'm sorry, 21st. You don't want to see my calendar. So it's September 21st. It's a Saturday. It starts at 9:30 till 1. We're going to have a magician. We're going to have music. And we're going to have a good time with these kids. Give them a good time. Because a lot of these groups don't do anything outside of their groups. So for Unico and for District 4 to do something special for them, I thought it was nice.
I didn't hear where
Where was
that.
it at again?
It's at Lenive's Restaurant,
Oh.
the new Lenive's Restaurant on Belmont Avenue in North Hill.
Oh,
It'll be on your Facebook page, right?
And it'll be on the Facebook page, it'll be on the district website as well. Okay, and anybody who'd like to come, it's a $45. It's really just to cover the expenses. We're not making a dime over. We're not looking to make money on the event. It's basically just to pay for the magician and for the restaurant, for the breakfast and all. So I welcome everybody to come for that. Thank you. Thanks, Pete, for the opportunity.
No problem. Just going over briefly. The walkathon will be last Tuesday, October 29th is the Italian Heritage Night. The New York Islanders versus the Anaheim Ducks. Last year, Trish and I went to the Devils down here at the Rock. Wednesday, October 2nd, it's the Wilkes-Barre Unico Annual Pig Roast. And then October, the mass ceremony at the Columbus statue. And the Rockaway Union Township Unico having the Tower Awards Dinner tunnel to the Towers Foundation. October 13th, of course, the annual Nutley Belleville Columbus Day Parade. October 13th, the Happy Beast Leukemia Charity Golf Outing. In November, the bus ride to Belleville Resort to the Catskill Mountains. That's ours. That's our tentative date. But we're still working on the bus. I got to talk to you Joyce about that later on. And last but not least, we are AALS Walkathon, our committee chairman, Steve Erpley, and the rest of the committee. Steve, here you go. Come on up, take the mic.
Okay, the front. Oh, you coming up?
Here.
Want it down there?
Thank you.
Where are we?
If you want to be on video, you go up here.
So,
Yeah, why don't you go back there by,
some things we have. So,
right by the thing would be perfect.
Okay.
Excellent, good.
you want to cover the,
You cover whatever you got, and I'll just pick it up, and everybody else on the committee will pick up.
Perfect.
so where are we right now? We had a great meeting, 2 weeks ago, with our committee
And a 100% turnout, so.
and 100% turnout, the committee members. So, how many people here went to the, walk last year? Anybody? Anybody here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, no one else. Okay, so, I'm gonna encourage you. It's an amazing, time to get together and raise some funds for some very serious condition that families are going through. Mine included, having gone through that with 8 years with my wife, and I know what it's like to try to care for someone full time, having lost one's income completely, and then you, as a husband or a wife or any other person, you would do anything possible to take care of it. And at that point, having lost income and just things that you're not expected, and someone who goes through ALS, basically, if you don't know of it, know this condition, it's a terminal illness, and usually anywhere from 3 to 4 years. They give you 2 to 3, 4 years to live. And again, based on their age or the progression, and of course, the disease will incapacitate you in every way possible. You feel everything, you know what's happening, except your body begins to shut down. There's a lot of issues, things that are happening within your family, and people need support, and that's where the rubber hits the road is support. People need, they are, a lot of things happen in your life, you question everything. You question, first of all, you go through the caregivers and the person themselves, as well as their family. You're going through emotional, psychological, spiritual shape, your finances, everything about it. So I can go on and on and on and talk about the seriousness of it. But no one gets away from it pretty much at that point, like it can affect anyone at any given time. So anyway, so we have got a great opportunity to share in raising funds for families here in Essex County. And I'm committed to doing that as a legacy to my wife, as well as Phil Cousy, who's from Nutley, and his organization, the Longo ALS Fund. They do a major dinner here in Nina's every year. They raise a couple $100,000, and I've seen it work. I've been a recipient of that, and having come close to losing your house, the cost of care for an ALS family is over $100,000 to $125,000 a year out of pocket. So think about that for a minute. If that was to hit your home, your family, some people have experienced that. So we're really excited about the opportunity that Unico is sponsoring this, and we're making it a very serious thing, as well as something we can share amongst us. And really, where the rubber hits the road, it's people. It's people contributing, volunteering, and we need your help. So we have a website, we have an address, race4, the number 4, ALS info. Y'all have seen it. Go on, register. It's $25. It's not going to break the bank, right? And if you want to give more, you can put your name up there, write something great. It'll definitely go to good cause. And where the rubber hits the road, it's not so much the ALS Association. But a lot of you have seen the Ice Bucket Challenge, and I think we're going to do that. Maybe not this coming year, but eventually we're going to have some young families and some young kids who want to do that. In the fall, it's a tough one, but we're going to end up doing that. The larger ALS associations are out there. They do a lot of other types of care. They don't really give back specifically to the family where they visit so much, or where they can financially do something on their funds. They do quite a bit of research. They have other support meetings and nurses and other things as a support. But where the smaller foundations and places that what we're doing is we're going into homes, to share our story, use our experience, and help families get through this or their journey. So we are looking for some help for a few things, right? We need people to volunteer in moving some equipment, okay? And if you can, you've got some strength, you've got kids, we're looking to try to reach out to some of the high school guys on some of the sports teams that are physically fit. Doesn't mean you can't help, but we're trying to organize and bring some, togetherness in doing that. So when we're moving equipment from Pete's house, for example, in the morning, we're there at 7:30 in the morning, or 7 o'clock earlier it was, and we're loading up 2 pickup trucks, including mine, and the equipment's heavy, and some of the things that we have are tough. So we need that help.
I just want to go over some of the highlights.
Sure.
I just want to go over some of the highlights different from what we're growing from. Last year, we just had a walk-a-thon without really, we were just going through it. This year, it's a little planned out better. We're going to have two banners, one on Washington Avenue, right by City Hall, and one by Franklin Avenue, right by the Chandelier. I'm sure everybody in town knows of those. I want to thank Georgianne. She's been a major help at the DPW for us. Thank you, Georgianne. And we got those banners donated from Outdoor Soap from State Fair. He bought them all for us. So I can thank Al very, very much. This year we are also having a raffle. Last year we didn't have. I asked Joyce McMillan to take the raffle over. She said yes. So she's going to be giving out raffles and holding the money. So don't cheat her a penny. So come after it. No, but I think this is what I need. People to come up and help out. Now, Angelo is going to be mapping out the course as he did last year. He did a tremendous job with that, mapping out the course. There's two courses you could walk, the 1.3 mile or the 3 mile. Am I correct, Angela? 3.2 miles. Oh, and this year, last year we only had hot dogs and snacks. This year, we're gonna have the bagels and the coffee donated. We're gonna have the hot dog cart again, plus Michael Perone, he's gonna donate his antique ice cream cart. Thank you, Michael. So it's gonna be bigger and better. So everyone, I'm looking for, if you don't want to walk, help out and participate. And before anybody leaves, we have the flyers up here, we have the registration forms, you can register online, and this one has the flyer and the registration form together. You can hold one of those posters. I have a bunch of posters here, take some with you, spread them all around town. Ask somebody if they can put them up, because I've been doing it already. And the biggest thing we need are sponsors. We have so far about $2,000 worth of sponsors. People just donating money. We want the big sponsors to go up on the banner. And then all the little ones, we're going to show and put on. You can get the t-shirt. This is a leftover from last year of what the t-shirt looks like. Everybody gets a t-shirt who walks and works. And in the back, we will put the sponsor on, and that's John. He is in charge of the t-shirt right over there. Everyone is doing their share. Vinny was a tremendous help. Well, Angelo, of course. Shush, I think you're going to help us out again, right? I think so. Yeah, I know it's all right. Now we have a social media director, Tommy, and he's going to blow this up, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
We need somebody to help man the registration. People came in
Yes.
last year. Let me just say that. Last year, people who come in, having heard about it, all of a sudden you get the last minute, everyone wants to come along with family members and talk to your family members, come out together, walk together. It's for a great cause. We had, my grandsons were out, well, I myself here, but we need someone here early on a Saturday for on this registration table.
I'm going to be
Got a
asking
big
different
smile.
people to come and ask to put at different jobs, whether you can do it or not, okay? So don't be shy.
Don't be afraid to come and volunteer and say that I want to spend some time, I want to do something, at least do something. If everybody does a little, a lot gets done. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot to do. But if everybody contributes a little bit, it'll all get taken care of. We're here to serve people. And that's our organization. We're servants. And the greatest of these are servants in this world, right? And those are treasures that are be, back much later on when we're not here. And your life is a legacy to what you're putting into, what you're sowing into. So you're setting an example for your grandkids, your children, and all those in our community. So I had my grandkids go out to businesses and put these up. Kids are great because they're not going to argue. That's the story. I went with them and said, "Can you contribute? Can you put this online?" They gave us a couple of flyers, and it's real simple. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Just trying to get the word out.
So, Dad?
One of the easiest things that we all can do tonight before you leave, take a picture of the flyer and share it on Facebook, on Instagram, in your Snapchats, in your different SMS groups. I know I've sent it out to a number of people, and that's important because there are other people that I'm going to stick them up. I'm going to say, remember when you needed now, and they will reciprocate. So that's the easiest thing to do would be to share it out tonight and ask them to share it with others.
Yeah, you can go on to our Unico website, Belleville. I put I put something up there. I shared it with all kinds of people, so you can just copy it and then send it out. But then you want to tag people. You have your way of tagging your friends. Tag them all because then their friends see their friends, and people begin to share, and it starts moving quickly. Through social media. That's one great way of doing it. Of course, thank you for saying that. I don't know what else we can.
Angela.
Yeah,
Just don't forget, about Vinny. Vinny was a tremendous help this year. We cleared the path with Louise in October, and he helped with the signs. And was terrific.
Vinny, thank you. As always, Vinny is a worker, everybody. He comes there early to help me set up, and he's the last one to see me walk out the door. Thank you.
And on Sunday.
I'll give you a phone number. I'm not feeling school board of the town. If you guys need something from students, I can send messages out to the administrators there.
That's excellent. Thank you. That's exactly what we need.
I just need to know what you need from them, so I can send a message.
All right, we'll talk, go ahead, Angela.
We do, yes.
Right, I
we
was
do.
not saying that they
We
have
can do
services
that too,
for
but
it.
I can also reach out to
Say hello, hello, her.
see if we can help. You need to know what you need.
Okay, thank you for saying that. And, you know, parents that have children here or have grandkids, and their children are in schools. I'll share something with you. I had a friend of our families, and we were going through this the first year. It was a tough time. And a friend of my mother-in-law's was somebody in the school system. She knew the teachers. They presented to their third grade class about supporting ALS. They did a little fundraiser for my family. And it was mind-boggling how much traction people saw them, and they learned about, you know, what it is to go through an illness, supporting it. It was just amazing. The whole school got behind that. They raised a couple of $1,000.
Yeah.
And we sent photos out, people involved. It was just,
Close your mind.
Yeah. Hey, this, let me just say, this man has been through, he's battled with it with his wife for 8 years. He was by her side. So, Steve, you are truly an example. Okay?
appreciate that.
Yeah,
but there's others,
It's true.
you know.
It's the truth. I saw you when you were at night, at some nights, he would lay on the ground, on the floors, to be by his wife. So that is a husband.
There you go, Steve.
You know, really. All right, so I just want to wrap this up. It's getting late now, and I'm sorry that the meeting started off late. Anybody got any questions?
Can we buy raffle tickets tonight?
Yes, she did. And then Steve Joyce, before you leave, got a pen and paper, she's gonna pass it down. Give this to Joyce. And
Ten and a buck.
they're $5 a piece, and there's 5 in a book.
Gee, just let me take the look.
And our tiny word of the month, I'll let our governor say it. Right here. Welcome back.
Bentornato, which means welcome back.
Welcome, there you go. Thank you, everybody. Anybody have anything to say? Meeting is adjourned.